Hi, I'm Troy from Studio 33 Guitar. Thanks for watching. We recently came out with a new course on our website called the Rock Starter course, which is designed for beginner electric guitar. To go along with that course, we've started a new series on YouTube of the top 10 easy beginner electric guitar songs. The first song that we're going to look at today is TNT by ACDC. A really simple song, only uses two main chords, and it sounds great. You'll be able to play it in no time. So let's zoom in and get started. For TNT, you need two main chords. You have an E Power Chord and an A Power Chord. Now, you probably already know how to play those chords, but let me just give you a quick overview of those. The E Power Chord involves the open E string and a B note, which is the second fret on the A string. Those two notes are the only two notes that you need for the E Power Chord. Now, one thing you should try and do with the power chord is to use the rest of your index finger just to rest against those other strings to keep them from ringing. You don't want to bar, you don't want to clamp down on those strings, but just rest across them so you get this kind of clicking sound. And that'll just keep them from ringing out. So the E Power Chord is played like that. The A Power Chord, all you have to do is simply move that index finger down one string. And now you're going to play the A string and that note, which is an E note, second fret on the D string. And those two notes together will give you an A Power Chord. And you're going to use the same technique again with the rest of your finger. Just rest lightly against those strings just to keep them from ringing out. So the E Power Chord and the A Power Chord. And I'm using the palm of my right hand to mute these strings between the chords. So we play the E Power Chord, and then I'm using just the palm of my hand to rest against the strings to keep them from ringing in between the chords. So we have E, I'm stopping it with my right hand, then moving to the A chord. And you can use the palm of your right hand again to stop that one from ringing. So you're going to use that technique for that first chord. You're going to play the E, and then you're going to mute it with your right hand. So again, that's like this. And then you're going to go to the A chord. Now, in between that E chord and that A chord, you're going to add in this G note with your middle finger. So that's the third fret on the E string. So that would be like this. E, mute, G, just that one note, and then you go to the A Power Chord. So the timing of that sounds like this. Again. Okay, then you're going to go back and forth between the A and G. So that's going to be like this. And then back to the E. So that whole thing slowly is like this. And then you start over. Okay, and up to speed would be like this. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more rock and roll sounding, you can give that G note a little bit of a bend on the last G before the sequence starts over again. So that would sound like this. That's what you would play for the intro and the verse sections of the song. When it gets to the chorus, you're going to play the same chords, we're going to reverse the order. You're going to start with the A chord, go down to that G note, and then to an E chord. And that would sound like this. Now in between, just to keep the timing, I'm strumming with my right hand, but the strings are muted. So you get that clicking sound. You don't necessarily have to do that, but you might find that it helps you to keep time. So that's the whole song. I hope you found this useful. If you like this video, please let us know by clicking on the like button, subscribing to our channel. You can also check out our website, studio33guitar.com, to check out some of our other free lessons. You can also find us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all the social media sites, we're there. Stay tuned for the next video in this series of easy beginner electric guitar songs.